Last year, the Naperville North boys volleyball team rolled all the way to the state title match before falling to Sandburg in 2 games. After starting this season 2-4, the Huskies have gone 7-2 since and look to gain some momentum for regionals in a conference matchup versus the Crosstown Redhawks. Naperville Central's Albert Lai back on the court after sitting with an ankle injury. His team would jump out to a 3-2 lead early in Game 1 as Colin Parks denies the Husky kill. But North got back to last year's form after a seesaw battle. Park gets the block again for Central, but the Huskies able to recover this time, and Kyle Losick tips the game point over the net, and the team switched side after a 25-18 North win. Dan Cook would put this one away, and the Huskies moved to 10-6 on the season after the rivalry win. Switching to the Upstate 8 Conference, where Mattia and Neuqua Valley getting set to square off. In Game 1, Thomas Stevens with the dig on the serve. Then he says, let's take this outside, and he lays the smackdown. Wildcats take Game 1, 25-11. In Game 2, the Mustangs would charge back. Peter Hebda's kill gives Mattia an 18-12 advantage, its largest lead of the day. But the Wildcats claw back and score the final 4 points of the match to complete the comeback and take Game 2, 25-23 to stay perfect in the conference. Another crosstown matchup had more than just bragging rights on the line, as Naperville Central and Naperville North took to the lacrosse field, with the winner bringing home the Naperville Lacrosse Cup. Huskies hoping to take home the cup for the 3rd straight season after a 3-goal win last year. All tied up at 3 in the first half, Jake Ahern heads-up play scoops the ground ball, then sends it to the back of the net, and North leads 4-3 at half. Both teams exchanging goals in the second half. Jacob Johnson would tie it at 7 with under a minute to go, and this one's going into an extra period. The goalies for both squads doing their best brick wall impersonations in overtime, and the game still knotted at 7 after the first overtime. It's not until the second overtime period when Simon Leclerc would secure the cup as the Huskies come away with an 8-7 victory in double overtime. The Huskies may have taken the Naperville Lacrosse Cup back to North for the 3rd straight season, but over the weekend the players found out that there are some things that can be more rewarding than an overtime victory against your rivals. The Huskies jumped on a bus on Sunday, but they weren't headed to an away game, instead to St. Malachi's School on the west side of Chicago. There, with the help of the organization Outreach with Lacrosse in Schools, coaches and players worked with students ages 8 to 13 to teach them the game of lacrosse. With donated gear, the students got to suit up like the Huskies and learn the fundamentals of the game while having some fun at the same time. You can learn more about the Outreach with Lacrosse in Schools at www.owlslacrosse.org. And you can watch the whole story of the Huskies lending a helping hand this Sunday at 6:30 on Naperville Sports Weekly here on Channel 17. There's a look at sports. Back to you, Jen.